love that for the animated series, they still got Danny Elfman's theme from the first Batman movie.
Wait, is that really what this is? I didn't know that.
Hmm? Oh yeah, this is the original theme from the Keaton Batman.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I probably should have noticed that. It's okay.
definitely. No judgment.
Oh, this takes me back to like after school, right before dinner.
Oh yeah.
I'd watch these reruns on, I think, Cartoon Network.
Oh yeah.
I like this little theme song.
So Paul Dini is single-handedly responsible for making Mr. Freeze such an interesting character.
It's such a good.
Still got an
I
ice
know,
putt
it's
in
such a
there.
good start. It'd be so cool to have a freezing gun.
Hmm.
Oh, that's exactly what skeezy people say.
Oh yeah.
It's what the worst corporation would say. Wait,
Also, I feel like in movies or TV shows, if corp is in the name, it can't be good.
I'm still stuck on the kids in bathing suits. Oh, best Alfred. Is it even Batman if it isn't Kevin Conroy?
You know, I don't know if I'll ever have enough money to have a butler, but if I ever did have a butler, I'd be disappointed if they weren't
It's
sassy,
true.
and I think that's because Alfred is who I look to for a butler.
It's so true.
Like between him and Jeffrey from Fresh Prince of Bel Air, I'm like, that's how
It's
butlers
true.
should
You gotta
be.
have some sass. Or what are you paying for?
Right.
Yeah.
Batman almost just run those guys
Whatever.
over.
He can pay their hospital bills.
What? What?
This music's so good.
I just love Mr. Freeze's voice.
Yeah. Do you ever play this out with your Legos?
No.
Missed opportunity, Keaton.
Fair. I kind of have to hide my Legos now, though, since I have a 2-year-old.
Yeah, I could see that. And I mean, what do you say? These are not a toy? That's really the best option that'll happen if you come across Mr. Freeze is he just freezes the door in front of you. Far better than when he just like freezes you as a person.
Batman just yeeted that man.
It's Mr. Freeze to you. Yeah, show some respect. I feel like we need to talk to someone who knows physics to know if that is actually what would happen to the Batarang.
It's not, but it's not what would happen, but we
It's
can
fine. It's
dream.
fine. Yeah, see, that's what you don't want happening.
Can we talk about how that henchman looks like Bruce Wayne?
Oh no.
Welcome to Gotham.
Dang.
He's cold as ice.
One of us had to say it.
Why did that
I
work?
don't.
It shouldn't have.
Maybe he's got something in his belt, but you'd think they would have shown that. I think it was supposed to be his brute force. Yeah.
Just bat strength.
Has there always been an escalator in the Batcave?
You read my mind.
Oh, you know that's not compassion.
Really looked like he was about to make Frankenstein's monster there.
So good.
All of the sass.
You know, it's a hard example to live up to as a British person, I would imagine. Like, I feel like there's just this expectation that you have this level of sass if you have a British accent.
Absolutely. So I don't know if you can tell, but Mark Hamill is voicing
Wait,
Ferris
really?
Boyle. Yeah.
When I found out that Mark Hamill was the voice of the Joker, it freaking blew my mind.
And what's funny is here, he's just using his like regular voice.
Isn't he also Dick Grayson? Or no?
I don't
No?
think so, but I can look it up. But Tim Curry was originally supposed to be the voice of the Joker, but he dropped out, and so Mark Hamill took
Oh,
it.
that also would have been good. Is that the same henchman? Because if so, I agree he looks like Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like I think they only had so many
They were only a
faces.
few episodes in.
Fair. I would be so much more bothered if Batman beat the living daylights out of me and gave me a cold.
It would be adding insult to
Like,
injury.
right.
What
Like,
are they
yeah, like,
serving? Do
wow.
you see that neon green mess?
It's Gotham. I let everything go in Gotham.
Maybe it's another plot of Joker poisoning everybody. That guy's really happy. How did he change so quickly?
Just bat speed, bat strength,
Yeah, so he's
bat
got
speed.
Superman strength, the Flash's speed.
Also, bat escalator. Found out
Yep.
about that today.
Just goes to show you're never too old to learn. Oh, I missed it. What did it say the diagnosis was?
I can't remember. In some, I feel like
That looks really creepy. So I will say, so unethical to just do research on a human being without actually going through a review board process.
oh,
Not to
absolutely.
mention on someone that you know. So, sorry, Mr. Freeze. I totally get where you're coming from, but. Okay, well, his reasoning is not great either.
Wow, wow.
Okay, Keeden, you have a science background. What was in those?
That's how science backgrounds work. Well, that's the thing about the difference between comic books and real life. Everything that can kill you in real life just gives you superpowers in comic books.
Mm. That's not how that works, Mr. Freeze. Methinks someone is avoiding his feels. Although, if you have to live in sub zero temperature, feelings might feel life threatening because a lot of times they like increase blood flow. So you might feel like you're heating up. So he might be
Yeah.
onto something. Like his body might be keeping him from his feelings. This is me making me think of a which storyline was it? I think it was a storyline where Batman and Superman switch, or he gets Superman's powers, and I think Alfred just like finds him hanging upside down like a bat in the dark. Yeah, the People Company is no, that's a terrible sign. Like you just know terrible, terrible things are happening there.
Oh yeah.
He's not a very intimidating henchman in his light blue, sky blue coat.
These henchmen brought to you by Old Navy.
Okay, that would be fun. Like it might be worth a few situations as a henchman to be able to shoot that thing. Come on, guys. Mr. Freeze just wants to be able to live outside of his suit like everybody else. I love when he just does that. He just lifts his arm and knocks somebody out. I don't think the physics of that works out either.
If Bobby Drake can do it, DC can do it too.
Yeah, they really don't make that guy likable, right?
Oh, he's not. He's a
you're kind of
complete
like,
jerk.
oh, do I want Batman to stop Mr. Freeze? They do a good job of, yeah. He says with a smile. So no one else thought of that. No one else thought to break his glass hood.
I mean, it wasn't just breaking it. There was something that broke it down.
Yeah. I would not look forward to what comes after that if I got that look from Batman. Oh, sad. Yeah, it's definitely interesting how I think in general with this TV show that they do a good job of getting you to care about, I think, all of the different characters.
Yes, definitely. Um, yeah, Batman the Animated Series was very, very special for for that, and like it was so well
Yeah.
written. Like it wasn't. They were like they were telling the real stories that you would see in a comic book. Like it was interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. Am I remembering correctly? Did Harley Quinn come from the animated series?
Yes, Harley Quinn did, and so did Mr.
Wait, really?
Freeze.
I didn't know that
Um,
one.
I was gonna get into it in in
Okay, we
the
won't ruin
podcast.
it. We won't ruin it.
Yes. All right. Yes.
That's so interesting because, I mean, we know how much shade that people like us can
Right.
throw about, like, just don't ruin things or why did you create this or
Yeah.
that. But
But yeah,
wow.
it's a long story, and so yeah, it's
Interesting.
pretty interesting.
That's cool. Thanks for nerding out with us. I'm clinical psychologist Dr. Amelia Brown. You can find me at Crafting the Mind on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
And I'm comic enthusiast and nerd aficionado Keeden Hopkins. You can find me and my friends' movie reviews and reaction videos at teamjvs.com or on YouTube at teamjvs.
For more information on this and other topics, check out our website at bat-therapy.com. To keep current on episodes and other updates, subscribe to our Bat Therapy YouTube channel or follow us on social media.